Hi Cancer, this is your April monthly tarot reading. Before I get into the reading and how I do it and all the rest of the good stuff, I would like to say thank you. Really, really. Lots and lots of big thank you. It's because all the love you've showed me, like, share, subscribe, comments, and even contacted me for private readings. I so really duly appreciate that. And if I could show it any other way, I think this is the best way I can, that I keep doing this for you and keep resonating as much as I possibly can in a general reading for you. So if you'd like to obviously get a private reading with me, please get in touch with me. My email is at the description box below and somewhere on the screen too. So I'd be privileged to read for all my lovely viewers who come and give me their time and trust me with some information that I might have for them. And here we go. So the cards are pre-shuffled. Getting to the reading now. Cards are pre-shuffled, and if you haven't watched my videos before, the way I do my videos, I divide this into 4 different sections. I start with work, health, home, and love life. And the cards, as I said, are pre-shuffled. So we'll dive straight in. For you, Cancer. And that was 3 cards for some reason. Maybe I think I'm going to lay down 3 cards then, because 3 cards wanted to come out for your work. Okay, so as I mentioned, there were 3 cards. I'm going to show you what those 3 cards are. To start with, we have 8 of Swords upright, 10 of Wands upright, and Hierophant upright. So that was the additional Hierophant that just slipped together with the 10 of Wands, so it wanted to come out. Cancer. You are thinking about things that are going on at work. It's keeping you, maybe you're feeling a bit aloof as well. This is people who are working. I feel that you're feeling like a feeling of being left alone. And remember, these are just your thoughts, though, because this card has got to do a lot with the thoughts. It's your thoughts that are making you feel like this. So yeah, you're getting that feeling that you're all by yourself for some reason. Maybe colleagues are not being as interactive as they have been. Maybe maybe you just feel that you're doing things all by yourself, and this is causing a bit of stress for you. And so much so that you try and put in a lot of effort. There's too much that you're taking on, and you feel tired, you feel burdened with all the work that you're doing. So for some people, I see that this is a get out way, because you're feeling that you're all by yourself. You're trying to take more work so you get your mind off it. I think for some of you, I'm getting that. And for others, I'm seeing that it is, it's interrelated because of all the work. You're feeling like that, that I'm just doing the work alone. There's no fun times here for me. I'm not enjoying this as much as I used to. I think I'm getting a strong feeling with the colleagues and you working alone here. So there's a lot to do about working alone and maybe not liking it as much. You're feeling tired and you're just going, and I think the Hierophant here categorically is trying to say, look, you're doing things by the book. So and it might be that this is what's been asked of you. For some of you, this is what being asked of you to do. And there are others who are just maybe you're doing a lot of work and the others are just not doing much. So hence you get that feeling that you're doing this alone. So I guess thankfully this is only for a small period of time. I know a month sounds long, but it goes quick. Having said that, I see you working hard. You're going to take so much on that you're not going to have trying to think, why did I say what? you wouldn't have a lot of time to kind of, you know, be with your colleagues, to kind of go out and do things that you probably did with them in the past because you have got a lot of work on and you're just following what's been asked of you to do. So I guess for people who are looking for work, I think there's a lot of the people who are going to be evaluating and not, sleepless nights as well, I guess. And that goes for the people who already at work as well. I think there's going to be some sleepless nights. You're going to be alone at home as well, thinking about this. So for people who are looking for work, you're going to be at home thinking, oh, well, I don't see anything resonating here. I'm just doing what I'm doing. I'm just applying for jobs, and that's what I am doing. But I get a feeling that this cycle is going to come to an end. Um, and maybe that's for some of you. You get contacted by a big organization, big, and it could be a big organization. It could be a big, I don't know, some religious organization or something which is done thing traditionally, something traditional. Um, and that kind of alleviates your stress. And this is coming more towards the latter part of the month. That in the beginning you're sick and tired of applying for jobs, and it's tiring, and then towards the latter half you find that there's a big organization that's kind of come in and said, okay, we got your application, let's move forward, and the process starts. So yeah, I think the process starts is what I want to say, more than you get the job offer already. But and for some, I guess, there's going to be some people who are going to be stressed about this, and then you're going to be, yeah, I'm not sure that, maybe you're trying to do too many things when you're applying for jobs. You're trying to do too many things as well to keep yourself busy. And but yeah, more towards the latter half of the month, things kind of you get a bit of a sign that there might be hope, and there is always hope, because I know, from my personal experience, I can certainly vouch for that. So don't lose hope. Keep doing what you're doing, what you feel is right, one step in front of the other, as we say. And the time goes off. Um, it passes, as we say in India. Bad times, good times don't stay. If you think good times didn't stay, guess what? The bad times wouldn't either. So it's just about keeping the faith and moving on. In your health life, in your health sector, we've got Seven of Wands upright. That's a very good card. We've got the Empress upright. Pregnancy for some. I had to say it because I got that feeling that some of you, and considering it's coming to the health sector, definitely. And if that's what you want, congratulations. For others, I think you're going to be in a happy place with your health. You're going to put your foot down and say, this is what I need. This is what I need to do to better my health, and you're going to achieve it. You're going to achieve the success you want. You're going to achieve the stability that you want, and happiness. So I don't know what else I want to say about health. I think I'm pretty happy to read that, Gemini. Or Cancer. Sorry about that. I don't know why. Maybe then you need to watch your sun moon rising, because maybe there's a resonance there. Sorry, Cancer, but that was definitely for Cancer, and maybe some Geminis too. And maybe you've got both, and that's categorically for you. So I think I really like these cards, and I really like the fact that, you're going to say, this is what I'm going to do, this is what, that works for me and that doesn't. Whatever you put your foot down on, to get yourself health better, whether it's eating sensibly, whether it's going to the gym more, whatever you decide on doing is going to make you feel abundant. It's going to make you feel happy and abundant. And I see that happening this month itself. So well done. In your home life, we have Five of Swords in reverse and the Strength upright. People who have had, I think, I'm not getting, Five of Swords upright usually means people having arguments. I'm not getting that feeling. I'm actually getting more than arguments, actually. I think I'm getting the feeling that this calms down now. That, there's not so much there's not so much of that happening, and that is probably because you are not, maybe that for some people it's usually the end of the fight is, and this is for people, you know, who live with the other people. I think it's about specifically at home. This is coming across that you know, you've had to always be the guilty person and make peace, but I think you're not willing to do that this time. You're not. So this is particularly for a certain section of you. For others, I think there's more, you know, there's actually, I'm not saying it's perfect, but there's more peace than there was. So, and it takes you a lot of courage and it makes you stronger. That's the good bit, because now you're stronger. You're not, you know, you're not trying to make peace just to make peace. You're standing up if you're right and making the other person realize how things are going to go forward to make sure it's a balanced approach. That's going to make you stronger and make you happier. It's going to take it's a bit of time and a bit of strength, you know, as the strength card suggests. I think it's not that it's a straight go in, and whatever it is, it's, you know, you're just going to be that strong person who's going to make it happen. Peace at home is what I'm getting here categorically. I'm not, you know, so yeah, this is coming across to me, and this is what is coming over. You know, I'm not getting any other feeling here as far as home life. I think there's peace at home. It's a lot better than what it was, and you're going to feel a lot better, you know, because you'll have to do this first, and there's still going to be some mixed feelings. I hear, you know, it's not going to be easy in the beginning, but you're going to put your foot down. That doesn't mean there's peace straight away, but towards the end of it, towards the latter half of the month, I see that, you know, this is going to make you stronger. You're going to feel better, and things are going to be better at home. For your love life, we have Temperance, upright, and the Sun card, upright. Now that's happiness with love. Balanced, you know, it's a balanced approach. You'll be able to, you're not going to go give in. You're gonna analyze and learn. So for example, for single, let's start with single people. You're gonna evaluate, you know, people that you meet. You're gonna evaluate and think it over and see how, you know, try and balance it out, and you'll be glad you did. So, you know, it's going to turn out the way you like it to turn out, or turn out the way that is meant for it to turn out, so you're in a happy place. I think, more to the point, and and for some other people, I think it's going to take that much of balancing act. It's going to take a bit of, you know, you need to harmonize things in the beginning for it to work out the way you want it. So I think that initial part of actually balancing things out is quite pivotal for you to be in the happy place. And it might be that in your love life, maybe some of you are traveling towards the latter part of the month, you know, after the 15th, I think 14th, 15th, there might be some travel there, and it might be that you know, you go out into sunnier climates, and you're quite in a happy place with the person that you choose to take with you. And for some others, I'm sensing, you know, people who are already in an established bond. I see you balancing things out, you know, in terms of you get some time with your family, with your loved ones, and with your kids. So I'm getting the feeling that maybe this trip that I was talking about, for people who are in an established bond, you go on a family trip with the kids, and it's somewhere nice and sunny. So that looks good, you know, for single people as well as for people in a committed bond. I see happy times in April, and I'm glad to report that. So here we have it. I hope that this resonates with you. It's a general reading, of course. You know, take what resonates, and contact me if you want more. If you want to find out more, you know, bits that will definitely resonate a lot more than a general reading. I mean, so here we have it, and hope you have a good month. Also, for personal readings, like I said, you can contact me. My email address is in the description box below, or in the top of the screen somewhere. And have a good month, and see you very soon. Bye.